Welcome to this Succession video. If you are a fan of Veep, then you'll be sort of okay with his finale, as Jesse Armstrong loves his creations to lose, and well, lose they did. Kendall, Roman and Shiv have all had their hopes and dreams dashed, and while loving their father, they had an out. Each one of them, in their own way, wanted to take over. Kendall is, well, obvious. His idol was his father. He was told from a very young age that he was going to be the king. It was offered, then taken away, and he proved to his father that, well, he's not a killer despite what he says. Roman was at the start the party boy, unserious son, but throughout the course of the show, he was told by his father that, well, he could be the guy. Maybe he could have been the guy, but unfortunately, it proved that he just sadly didn't have it. Or not sadly, because, again, he is out, like Kendall. But Shiv, well, Shiv looks like she won. She won the takeover boardroom vote. She was the final vote. And, well, Kendall, mate, you should have tried a bit harder to get someone extra there. She could have been the guy, but in a cruel twist of fate, was the victim of the toxicity and misogyny that we know her father's leadership fostered, either at the will of her father or not, even if he was supposed to be a good guy deep down. She wanted the role. Shiv at the end looks like she won in a way. The others won by getting out, but they both lost the game of CEOs. It was somewhat the perfect ending here, as it does mirror that final or vital boardroom vote in season 1, which should have shown us how this would end. While I was a Ken head, this is the most Greek tragedy Shakespearean ending and is just fantastic. Now, before I go deeper into the video, as well as that, Connor has also lost. He's trapped in a loveless marriage. Mencken may not be the president after all, and, well, that just sucks for him. We've seen how Shiv is just beyond jealous of her brother throughout. She has proven time and time again to want to do him over to get what she wants. When she was disgusted at them anointing an extremist to president, yeah, you thought she was going out there to go to Matson in some sort of saving of the Republic, but it was just self-righteousness. Her brother was anointed maybe because of what was between his legs, self-righteousness, or his track record. She's been upset at how he will just get the crown by the birthright, and she only rallied to him out of self-preservation. Tom became the CEO, and she's Lady Macbeth whispering in his ear, holding arguably the true power. Matson may not want her ideas, but he's going to get them via proxy. But her mother, despite thinking Shiv will be a mad mother, said she should get out. But due to Shiv's pettiness and jealousy at her brother, she is still in the company. Not only is she still inside the machine, this whole grind will never stop, but it's also being stripped of anything resembling her family. Her whole family values, everything her father was going to leave behind, it's gone. And she plays the understudy in the public view to a guy who is probably quite hated after what he did on the election night. A guy who is literally willing to let his boss probably bang his wife and mother of his kid. It's the ultimate lose-lose, as she lost any sort of autonomy and is still at the whim of a powerful man who could fire Tom at any time. It's not gone well for anyone. While it looks like she's won, she has just lost. She is there, and they are trapped, both again, in a loveless marriage of convenience that will go on and grind daily. And so, while Kendall and Roman they lost. They all lost. Maybe they've kind of won in a sort of way. just like the ending to Veep, it was a tremendous gut punch to what you'd think there. A total swerve at the end, which I think was absolutely fantastic, and just one of the best pieces of writing on TV in quite a while. If you haven't seen Veep, I highly recommend checking it out. Also, The Thick of It and many others of Jesse Armstrong's body of work until we get his next piece of work. But that's it. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.